Hello there and welcome to the stream. Oops, my camera's not working. There we go. That's better. Alright, so we're back with more Factorio this evening. And I don't really have a set plan for the day. I was thinking of going back to Vulcanus to make some mining drills. Big mining drills. Start using those. And also foundries, maybe? Although those require... the foundry recipes require calcite. It's only one calcite for 50 copper, or per 50 ore. I was thinking of using them on novice. Not really necessary, but might be fun to do. But I do want big mining drills. So, let's see. Let's check our mines here. Oh, excuse me. I know we're running low on materials here. Yeah, sure looks that way. Is that iron? That's supposed to be iron. Yeah, my iron is completely dry. I have iron coming in from elsewhere, so it's not a big deal. Maybe we can get started on designing a new ship. A cargo vessel. So that's my starter ore, and that's almost gone. But the ore patches up here are plentiful. Starting to run out. but I think it'll be okay for a little while. So I'm not going to worry about it until it becomes a big problem. So we got research growing. Right now we're researching overgrowth, soil. That's an expensive one. But we do have green science packs here. How do things look on Gleba? Still running. We got a lot of science packs there, ready to be transferred. Alright, we'll send you back to Gleba. And last time we did upgrade the labs, which is helping out a lot. We got the biolabs with a lot of productivity modules. Looks like we're out of metallurgic science packs. Oh no, we got plenty in here. Okay, we're good. So, let's make a space platform starter pack. I suppose we can get started on a new ship. I don't know if I'll get it running today. Space platform starter pack. How do we make that again? Oh, that's easy. Now, if I'm going to go back to Vulcanus, I need cliff explosives, which I can make there, but I need to bring the regular explosives, I think. That'll make things a bit easier. That's Vulcanus. I do have a tank. I thought my tank was destroyed. Did I bring another one? Oh, these mining drills are dead. Okay. Yeah, I died up here. My tank got destroyed by a worm. I want to go back up there, clear out some of the cliffs, and take out some more worms if I can. I've got cliff explosives made here. That's quite a few of them. I need calcite and explosives. Am I making the explosives here? I think I am. Let's see, I'm making bots. What am I making here and what do I have to ship in? Let's see, these are being delivered by robots. Am I making batteries? I'm making the electric engines. I'm making the green science, okay. I'm even making blue circuits. Here we go. Here's the explosives. Coal, sulfur. Right. Okay. Coal is a bit of a rarity, though. There's not that much here. 2.3 million. That's not too bad. Oh, there's way more out here. Okay. So it looks like I'm making everything I need here for explosives. Why is it not running, though? Because of the calcite, yeah. Alright. There's more calcite up here. Yeah, so up north we got tungsten, calcite, and a lot of coal. So we'll see if we can clear that out. Let's fill up this rocket with science, bring it back. And then we'll see if we can head to Vulcanus. For the worms, I need to bring tank shells. I think that's all I really need. I did pretty well with them last time. Cannon shells. I've got uranium shells. Let's see, what kind of ammo can that use? Yeah, we don't need the explosive shells. That won't do anything. Can I shoot all of these at once? Tank cannon, vehicle, machine gun. That might be helpful. And it has an equipment grid. I could put an energy shield on the tank. Let's try that. I'll get a few personal battery Mark IIs. And a portable fission reactor. Oops, not all of it. Let's try this. Yeah, I guess the shield would work. Oh, it does, yeah. On a tank. Yeah, I don't see why not. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take this with me. Can I put that in a... rocket? Yeah, I can. Okay. Let's see. How's Gleba doing? Let's get that transferred over and launch it. one blue inserter is not fast enough. Alright, let's build a new space platform. Or, a cargo ship type of thing. Planet Novice Mangled Pork. That's the default name. He'll be Big Boy 82. And I've got a starter pack there. There we go. Hey, Huingy, how's it going? Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome to this evening stream, Factorio. Created a space platform. How did I get that achievement? I did that already. Did I delete achievements? I don't know, I may have. Well, we got a new space platform. This is going to be a cargo ship. I don't know if we'll get it running today, but I could deliver parts. There we go. That'll keep the rockets busy. Alright, let's get the yellow back. Back to Novice. Oh, really? Mangled? Interesting. Mangled Pork is a creator, huh? So they must have named... I know they named the, like the train stations and all of that after, backers on, I guess it was originally a Kickstarter game. So they must have named the space station default names after, like Factorio YouTubers or something. Factorio creators. That's neat. Maybe those are people who help playtest the game Let's get more uranium cannon shells. Oh, I've got a lot of them. How many can I fit on a rocket? 25, so it's not a lot. Rocket capacity 50 for the cannon shell. Uranium 238, rocket capacity 20. Yeah, so either way it's going to be... They don't want you sending uranium to space, is what I'm seeing there. They try to discourage that. Yeah, I see that. Alright, we're going to send the shells. I only need them for the worms. I'm hoping I can take out a few more worms on Vulcanus. Oh, by the way, I got, advanced asteroid processing. I'm not going to do any advanced asteroid processing this time. Not today. But when I start outfitting my new space platform, probably next time, we will get into that. That looks like it's going to be pretty efficient. We can get sulfur. Calcite. We can get calcite from asteroids. That's helpful. And then advanced thruster oxidizer from the calcite. Yeah, we're going to use these for my new ship. But not today. Right now I'm just going to get the platforms done. Yeah, it's kind of funny the way they, the restrictions they set in place are just feel extremely weird and arbitrary at times. Obviously they're doing it for balance reasons, but it doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Like that you can stack ore up to 50, but an asteroid chunk doesn't stack. Things like that just don't make a whole lot of sense. So they just do it for balance. When they were coming up with these numbers, they just thought about balance, and that's pretty much it. They don't really try to justify it in any in-game way. So it's kind of funny sometimes. I guess they're large, but I don't know, then my inventory doesn't make sense. Because they stack just as much as magazines, or half as much, but I don't know, the inventory never made sense anyway. You can carry a car and trains. So that kind of thing is just best not to really think about too much. Yeah, uranium's pretty dense, so it does make sense you can't send a whole lot of it to space. I can send 50 uranium fuel cells, though. Why do I still have bioflux here? Didn't I ship all that down? Yeah, I'm not inserting it. Oh well, send all that down. There we go, we got a few hundred more agricultural science. Hopefully we can finish overgrowth soil. Oh yeah, rocket capacity 10. Yeah, oh I see that now. Take those shells home to mama. I've got some energy shields for my tank there. Gonna try that. So we got a couple more things to send, and then we can take a rocket to Vulcanus. Actually, let's get all those sent up. And I guess more miners? Oh, I've never used the spooter. Ever. It's, they made it a very late game thing now, right? Like you need space science to get it. Oh, well... Only agriculture. So, that is doable. It requires a raw fish. I remember seeing that for the first time. It requires a raw fish to craft it. What for? Who knows? Yeah, we'll probably get it. I've got a few things I want. I want to try the stack inserters. And then after that, it's just whatever. We could try... No, not that. Not epic quality. Not now. That is very expensive. Asteroid productivity is a thing. Yeah, I think for 1.0, it still required a raw fish, right? But I never made one. So, I have no idea how good it is. I'm sure it's beefier than a tank. Okay, these are still running okay. I don't have to worry about copper or iron here yet. Alright, let's go to the rockets. Yeah, it's the brain, I guess. They don't need a brain more complex than a fish. Let's get another energy shield. Someday I'll have a whole section of the map carved out for rockets, and they'll all be fully automated, and I won't be doing this manually. Oh yeah, you can remote control them, right? Can you remote control tanks? I'm guessing you can't. It's only for the Spidertrons. Alright, I don't think I really need to bring much else with me. I want to make a lot of mining drills and foundries and clear out some of the area. I need electric mining drills, electric engines, advanced circuits. Those are all being made or can be made there, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I don't think I need anything. You can? I have to build a remote control, right? Is that a thing that I need? Go to the map, select a tank from there. Oh, drive remotely. Okay. It's got no... Okay. It's got no, fuel, but I see. So did they get rid of the remote control? And yeah, you say tanks don't have their radar. That could be a problem. Okay. Yeah, Spidertrons do have their own radar. Okay. Interesting. This is the last ship we're sending. And then we're off. Oh, okay. Remote control is only for Spidertron. Instead of auto request, let's just request manually. And auto request for missing construction materials. Also, cargo bays. Although I don't think I have those being produced anywhere, so those won't be delivered. Oh, it doesn't need to be crafted anymore. Okay. I see. Well, we're off to Vulcanus. For the cargo ship, I'm gonna make a giant diamond. Nothing fancy, just a diamond shape. A big-ass diamond. It's going to be big, bulky. It doesn't need to be that big. We don't need to fill it up with cargo bays. I'll put a couple more in. Should be fine. Yeah, I was thinking just a giant square, but squares are boring. But you just turn it 45 degrees and you got something fancy. Exactly. Everyone loves diamonds. And we can't forget about aesthetics. Aesthetics are important too. So this ship is going to be my manually controlled cargo ship going from place to place, and also take me around here and there. Big Boy 82, we're going to try to like fully automate that one. And I'm hoping we can get to that next time. Do some advanced asteroid processing. We'll try the advanced processing on the new ship, not this one. I don't want to mess with this one, it works. And I'm not going to touch anything until I know more about advanced asteroid processing. Just going to leave this alone. Yeah, I'll get more thrusters. I could probably add some more here, too. Yeah. At the rate that's being used... maybe one more. And for the other one, we'll have at least two. Alright, here we are. Drop to planet. Vulcanus. Yeah, that's a good point. A faster ship will obviously, you'll encounter more asteroids. So you'll have to account for that. If I add another thruster, that might require some defense rework. And I'd like to avoid that. I've got 6 thrusters. Wow. Did I bring up the 6 thrusters thinking I might need that many? Let's send down a few things. Vulcanus has high solar, right? Solar efficiency. Yeah, 300%. Okay. I'll send down all the solar panels then. Combinators, deciders, selectors, all that stuff. Send it all down there. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else. Alright, where should we go now? Gleba? Is it done sending rockets? Alright, let's go into Gleba. Yeah, that's true. For Gleba, speed is probably more important than size. I could do a different design for Gleba. Smaller. Much less cargo space, but quicker. Where is my... Usually I have a box that I'll put stuff in before I go up on a rocket. There it is. I'll just grab all that. Oh, I should have brought fuel. Well, I've got rocket fuel. Long, narrow shaped spaceship shaped to still be fancy. Yeah, long, narrow ship. So if you make like a tall ship, then you're gonna encounter less asteroids, right? Like a long, tall ship. Although you can still get impacts on the sides. I would have to worry about that. Well, first thing I gotta do, get my calcite situation under control. I don't have miners on here. Well, can't fit everything. Okay, that should get production going again. Narrow shape also has higher max speed. Oh, they made width effect speed? Really? Okay, that's something to consider. It's real tempting to go look at other people's ship designs. Just to see what other people are doing. I'm sure people have been very creative about like building really efficient, really cool looking ships, but I don't want to get any ideas. So whatever I make, it's gonna be mine alone. And it probably won't be very efficient. Get rid of this. How's the YOLO doing? Leba, we got more stuff to send over? I guess at this point I can just request all of the agricultural science. Oh, that stupid inserter. I gotta upgrade it. It's so slow. Alright, what do I do with all this rock? I was throwing it away, wasn't I? I get so much of it from the lava. I think my bots... yeah, I think I left them on Gleba. But I'm making more here. I can grab some. Or, no, yeah. The first time I came here I had like very few bots, and then I think I put them in the network here. But I am making some... Now, where was I putting my... I want to get rid of my ore first. Ore goes in the foundry. No, it doesn't go in the foundry. I had something processing just the ore to get rid of it. Oh, here it is. Okay. let's pick up some more bots. And cliff explosives. So there's a fairly large clearing up here and a lot of coal. So we're going to try to kind of expand up that way. Let's bring the tank and more cliff explosives. Made it. Threaded the needle. I think I've got 3 now. 3 shields, right? 3 shields. I think I'll be fine. I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake on my last attempt when I was fighting a worm. I just kind of stood there and... or I got stuck or something. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You worry too much. And if I die, at least it'll get rid of all this ore. Yeah, we can try to get behind him. These cliffs are getting in my way. Let's see. Can I see him? Not yet. This is a big zone. There we go. That's how we do it. Run into the rocks. Ram him. There he is. That's not the one I was looking for, but maybe we can Say hello. Ah, I got stuck. Oh, it happened again. Got stuck in the lava. Oh dear God. Oh my God. No, my stuff. Give it back. It's gone. Well, that didn't work. Oh, there's the one I was looking for. I thought the uranium shells would have been enough. How the hell did that not work? Well, looks like we're doing nukes. Last time I used bots, I guess I could use combat drones again. But if I recall correctly, they didn't help that much. It was mostly the shells that were doing the work. I think my research levels are pretty decent. Physical damage is at level 10. I've got 11 researching up there. Yeah, that was a medium one. The other ones I killed earlier were small, I think. Send that shit back to Novice. Alright, more shields. More shields, more everything. More tanks. Well, at least I can still make some progress by clearing out these cliffs. Unfortunately, I can't have a tank loaded into my rocket automatically. Maybe. How do we make them? Where is tank? Engine units, other stuff. Do I have engine units on the network? Can I make one here? Yeah, I could. Discharge spam for the small demolishers. I could try the discharge thing. I have discharge defense. I've never used it. Does that actually stun them? Alright, I'm gonna try to make a tank here. Yeah, I have everything being made here, so that should work. And I've got 73 shells. Might be able to kill a small biter. I do have some destroyer capsules. They have very low defense against electric? Really? I thought they were practically immune to electric. I could shoot at him at the same time with the firearm magazine. Alright, where is YOLO? Stopped at Novice. Can I request more uranium cannon shells? 100 it should suffice. Oh no. Yeah, okay, they're on the network, as well as the destroyer capsules. Okay, so it should deliver them. Yeah, let's get 100 of those as well. Alright, we just made a delivery of science. Ooh, let's go to novice. Getting that green science in there, although it's not, some of it's not in great shape. Better than nothing. Yeah, some of it's spoiled and it's being dropped in here. Alright. Where's my tank? Spamming the remote near the tail. 10 to 15 of them. I've got one. Well, I lost my energy shields. That's fine. Am I making batteries here? Probably not. Batteries. Steel. Where is steel? I want to make some solar panels. Portable solar panels. There we go. Yeah, I knew I had batteries somewhere. I got a nice little setup here. I'm making just about everything. All the basic stuff. Alright, I'm gonna find some smaller worms if I can. Not the mediums. The smaller ones, I should be able to just blast them with shells. Where's my tank now? There it is. Okay, we'll handcraft a few more things, and that's a pretty large territory up there, but there might be some small worms, like this one. That might be a small worm, probably is, it's real close. They're more resistant to destroyer capsules. Yeah, they didn't seem to help a lot with the other worms, but I did manage to kill some worms with them, so... And I have them, so I might as well use them. Any extra DPS is good. It'll help me outpace their healing. It's not a whole lot of shielding, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's try finding a smaller worm. Oh, there's a lot of lava. Fewer hills, much more lava. I think I prefer the hills. There he is. He's a small demolisher worm. Yeah, that went down really quick. So, does this cloud slow you or something? Because I seemed to get stuck when I was fighting the other worm. Maybe I got stuck on a rock or something. It doesn't seem to slow me. Or does it? Nope, I got stuck on lava. Oh, I'm not gonna find my way out of here. Oh boy. Can't wait till I can landscape over lava. Well, that went so well, I'm now feeling confident I can take on a medium worm. What's the worst that could happen? What's yellow doing? Being supplied with destroyer capsules. Looks like I have everything. All requests satisfied. Back to Vulcanus. Drop off these capsules and shells. How's my fuel? 19, okay. Lasts a long time, that rocket fuel. Let's go west. There's a small-ish area here. Might be small worms. No rock has ever stopped a tank before. Oh, someone's screaming. Oh, there they are. That's a small one. That was quick. But I want to go north. That's where I want to expand to. What about this one? Oh yeah. Oh god, that's a medium. Yes, you are very large. There's a small one down here, though. Very large and scary. I saw a small one. There you are. I think the rest are maybe not of the small variety. Alright, I'm gonna try that medium one again. As long as I have room to maneuver, I think I'd be okay. And then I just have to do enough DPS to outpace his healing. I'm out of cliff explosives. Alright, I gotta go back home. See if I can navigate my way around this lava field. Okay. Ammo? Did we get the shells from space? Not yet. Where's my ship? Send them down. Also, I don't know, rocket fuel and whatever. Okay, back to Gleba. Let's be honest, I'm probably gonna just die. But what the hell? Turn off... No, don't turn off Roboport yet. I will use the destroyer capsules. They do... what kind of damage? Physical? Electric. Alright, now I gotta know... what's the range of the tank? So I think it's 30. Projectile range 30. And 30 is... so the destroyer capsules have a range of 20. That's 20. So about to there will be the range of the tank. It's fairly good distance. I want to clear as much as I can in the area where we're going to fight that thing. Want to be able to maneuver. Is that it? Northwest? Oh, it's huge. No, that's where I saw it last. I don't know if it's actually still there. No, it's there. Okay, that's not the one I want though. Where's the other one? There you are, right at the edge. A lot of rocks around here, I don't like them. Ah! No. Oh, I got him down to half health. That could have worked. I did not know they could make that tight a turn. You bastard. Alright, let's grab another tank. Oh god, I got no loot. I got no... Gotta get my corpse. I think I could have done that. Dude just ran down my tank. I just was not expecting him to make that tight of a turn. And come straight up at me. That's why I gotta... Can he turn in on himself? So if I would have kept on his right side, that might have been safer. I doubt that he can just turn in on himself. Like, go through his own body. All my bots. Well, I don't want to try this without shields. Alright, let's go back and... get a few shields. Two shields, more solar panels. We're gonna do this, whether it kills me or not. Alright, while those are crafting, I'm going to take a quick break. Just give me about 3 to 4 minutes and I'll be right back, and we'll put all this stuff in the tank just for a little extra insurance, and Try again. I've still got plenty of destroyer capsules and uranium shells. What's my thing doing here? We got more. We need more. Yeah, we're at Gleba. Automatic request. No, don't want that. Automatic requests from space platforms. Yeah, I do want that. Except, wait. Yeah, that's not going to work the way this is set up. I need a provider chest. Well, we'll let that refill. I'll be right back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. let's get this ship fueled with science and then send it back. And then we can try again. Alright, back to novice. Oh, let's get more cliff explosives. This is the one. I'm feeling confident about this one. I've learned my lessons. I don't have a repair pack, apparently. I've got repair packs being made. There they are. I've got sulfur. I'll put that... Where am I making batteries? I don't need this. Oh, oh god, where do I use sulfur? I got sulfuric acid coming out of the ground, so I don't think I... Do I need it for anything here? I don't know. I'll find some use for it. Alright, tank. Where your brothers fail, you will succeed. That's not the one I want. Huh, destroy 100 trees by impact. Not hard to do with the tank. Getting all the achievements today. Hello, Carl Sagan. the man himself. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, just searching for a giant worm. I found him. This is not where I want to fight him. Alright, we're gonna wait till he comes around here. Because I ain't fighting him over there by the lava. This is where I want to fight him. Right now, just clearing Vulcanus a little bit in preparation for some expansion here. I want to do stuff on Vulcanus, ramp up giant miner production, but I want to clear out this northern part north of my landing spot. So I landed here, and I want to clear out this because there's a lot of coal and other stuff up here. And it's relatively flat, little lava. So it'd be a good place to build. Now, while I'm waiting for the worm to come by, we need 50 more capsules. I think these take a long time to craft, though. Alright, let's send it back to Vulcanus. Drop some more capsules and uranium shells. Where are you? These guys are slow. There he is. He's coming. That's where I died the first time against this guy. After he gets over all those rocks there, over here, then we'll engage. That's a medium. Yeah, so the small ones I don't have an issue with. The medium has killed me twice so far. But I did get it around to, down to maybe a third health, 1/3. And I made a few mistakes. Basically, he made a really sharp turn and came right at me, which I was not expecting. So it just kind of came directly at me out of seemingly nowhere. I should have kept moving, but I didn't. But we'll do a better job this time. I've never fought or seen a large one yet. Right now, I think I've taken care of all the small ones around my area. Wow, that is... huge. They call that a medium? Hey, we researched stack inserters. Now we're at researching health. As far as agricultural science, let's get rocket turret and then Spidertron. Gonna be a ways off, but we'll get there. I want his tail to be like right here. Okay, I have a plan this time. My plan includes saving my game. I don't know if I'll wind up reloading this time. I just get tired of dying. Alright. We'll use the destroyer modules. Ow. Oh, that lava hurt. Ah, got him. We need bigger guns. Yes, we do. Oh, that lava hurts so much, though. Wow. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, wow, I've got shields, but 4 is not enough, apparently. Took a lot of damage there. Alright, there's more biters here. Worms here I want to take care of. I'm gonna beef up my shields a bit. Because I spent like half a second in the lava and it took down all of my shields. And I know the shields don't provide a lot of protection, but wow. Let's go find my base. Yes, first Space Age playthrough. So I played... So when Space Age first came out, I played a lot of Factorio before. And when Space Age first came out, I did play a little bit. I think I got to... I think it was Gleba. And then I just kind of gave up. I saw the spoilage. I encountered the spoilage mechanic and tried to figure it out, and I just gave up and shelved it. And so now is my first real playthrough. I'm going through the whole thing. So I have a little bit of experience with it before this playthrough. Oh, you know, exoskeleton. We don't have a very large grid. I don't know if I want exoskeleton. Yeah, let's just get more shields. And for that I need steel. So right now, I've gone to Vulcanus and I've gone to Gleba. Right? Those are the only two planets? Yeah, those are the only two I've explored. And I've kind of got a setup here on Gleba that mostly works. Except, oh no. It finally happened. It shut down. This ran for a long, long time without shutting down. Ah, well, we'll have to go fix that. But the setup is pretty good. It burns materials if they're not used, so the whole thing keeps running so that nothing spoils. That's the idea. But something went wrong. Yeah, we just ran out of nutrients somehow. Well, I guess we're done with Gleba science. Go back to novice. Yeah, all the science is gone. Ah, we couldn't even finish a health upgrade. Alright, back to physical projectile damage. Yeah, I was pretty satisfied with that setup. The setup I had before that, like my very first factory there, would basically only run if I like manually interjected to fix any blockages every like 5 minutes or so. So that was my first little factory. This one I set up worked really great until now, which is like, I don't know, 15 hours? It's been running, maybe not that long. 8 hours, non-stop. And it's been doing just fine, but it finally died. It wasn't foolproof, I guess. Okay, I've got ammo. Okay, I want this territory. Hang on a moment, let me check one other thing. I'm building a Big Boy 82, so this is my new ship. It's going to be a cargo vessel. Right now, I'm just building platforms just to get some more deliveries up here. Yeah, I don't really need to. I've got this going. Let's get assembly machine. Two. I wonder what would be more efficient. Assembly machine 3, obviously faster, but takes more power. I'm just wondering which is more like space efficient. It's such a small difference, I don't think it's going to matter. But let's get some electric furnaces. Assembly machines. Inserters. Pipes. Pumps. Do I need a chemical plant for the... fuel? Yeah, okay. Solar panels. Change that to 100. Most of the, yeah, most of these should be on the network. So they should be on their way. Let's see what the rockets are doing. Yeah, it's, I just don't have enough rockets being made at a time. Yeah, that'll keep the rockets busy for a while. Okay, back to blowing up worms. This soundtrack is so good. Love the original vanilla soundtrack, and the Space Age soundtrack is just even better. There he is. Hello, friend. Oh, he's going in the lava zone. I'm not going to fight him here. Okay. Okay. I don't have a lot of cliff explosives. So he's gonna come down here. Maybe I can just fight him here. He's gonna be right next to that one, though. Well, now that I know where he is, I'm gonna go back and get some more cliff explosives. He's pretty slow, so I should be able to find them around that area when I come back. Tank, come back. Oh, did I didn't put those shields in yet. Let's do that. It's not much, but it might mean the difference between life and death. Alright, should be on the south side by now. Yeah, there he is up there. It's not an ideal spot. Okay, wait till he comes down a bit more. Not liking these rocks, though. Alright, I'll save my game again. Oh, crap. Get him. So many bots. Oh, they're not. The bots aren't enough. I'm sorry. I submit. Yeah, that left side. Okay. I'm just going to reload this one. Try that again. Tried to go around to his left side. There's not much room there. So the bots will not do enough DPS. Oh, God. Whoops. Too many bots. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I went around his left side, and then I thought he might be swerving around that side, but no, it was the right side. And I think that tripped me up the first time. Better to just keep going. Swerve around him, and he will follow. Next. I think the bots do help, though. I'm glad I have the bots. They do seem to do just enough DPS to... in combination with the shells to prevent him from healing fast enough. Healing fast enough. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. But I'll keep using them. They seem to be working. Okay. That's all I really needed. Just this area here. But there are more worms, so why not? One right there. Do I have enough shells? 39... Yes? I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, we'll take care of you. Let's clear out some of these cliffs. Oh no! I'm out of explosives. Should be turning down around this way, and I'll see if I can catch his tail. Is there anything else I can research besides physical projectile damage? I mean, obviously, yes, there is, but... let's do laser... No. Follower robot count. Anything cheaper? Electric weapons damage. Oh, that affects the, destroyer damage. Yeah, we'll do that. Atomic bomb. Alright, atomic bomb. This thing is going to take forever. 16,000 science. So we'll do some of these. Let's see, we getting any stuff here? We got stuff incoming. What is going on Novice? Can it not launch this because it has 199 instead of 200? Can a bot pick up one pipe? Maybe? That would be good. Bot? Why? I thought logistic bots would always pick up exactly what's needed. So they should be able to pick up one pipe. What are you all doing? There's bots available. There we go, it got in there somehow. Okay. Yeah, they're going. Alright. Just making sure. Oh, God. No. This is the worst. He doesn't seem to care about the laser, though. That's good. Okay, that was a little close for comfort. And I just wasted a whole bunch of bots again by continuously spamming them. Hey, I'm still alive. Fix me up. Those shields really do help. I need a lot of them to make it worthwhile, but they do help. I think I've conquered enough territory for now. Now I can really expand the base. Get better bot coverage, all that stuff. I can do everything I want remotely. Alright, we got tungsten over here. Although it's completely surrounded by lava. I'm sure I can find a way to get it out. Lots of coal. And we got calcite. It's everything we need. Where am I making grenades? For the cliff explosives. Oh, here we go. I got plenty. Are these all running? Oh, well. Yeah, it's running all the time. It's just this one. Okay, that's why it's so slow. Well, that's alright. As long as it's continuously running, it'll fill up eventually. Do we have science stockpiled up here? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bring yellow back to Vulcanus. Did we get everything requested? Yeah. Let's go to Vulcanus. I gotta go back to Novice, because there are a few things I need to craft manually to send to the new space station. Thrusters. And a few other things. Yeah, let's get some more of those. So, for this space station, where's the center? How wide is this? 30? 30 by 29. That's not a square. So that's half. Right there. What's the middle? Okay. This setup works fairly well. Let's see. See if I remember how I did this. So I got the filters set up on the grabbers. And the filter is set by I'm taking the input from the belts. Evaluate each one, and if it's less than 80, output the signal, and that signal is set as the filter. So all of them have the same filter at all times. Is that going to change at all with advanced asteroid processing? Let's see. So with advanced processing, let's see. So basic processing, that's reprocessing. Metallic asteroid chunk, I get 20 iron and 20% chance of getting another chunk. Advanced crushing, I get 10 iron, 4 copper, 5% metallic asteroid chunk. So I get less iron, less chance of getting a chunk back. But I get some copper. What would I use the copper for in space? I can also get sulfur from advanced processing. And calcite. Calcite makes sense. Piercing rounds, I guess, but those are so expensive. I don't think that would be worth crafting in space, on a space platform. Yeah, what would I use copper for? I don't need it for the thruster fuel. I am not sure. Where's yellow? Vulcanus? Time to put all my beautiful equipment away. Does anyone have any idea what you would use copper for on a space platform? Because I can't think of any use for it. Yeah, that's my only thought, but that would be... It seems like it wouldn't be worth it for the extra damage. I guess if the asteroids get bigger and more dangerous, but that costs a lot more iron. So you'd have to process a lot more asteroids. So if you're going faster, you'll encounter a lot of asteroids. Yeah. Okay, I'm waiting for my metallurgic science packs to load up. We'll turn on automatic requests. And my dozen or so bots. Well, it's more than a dozen. More like stored per thing on the belt. Yeah, that's true. It basically condenses the iron. Okay. Well, I could try it. I could try a setup that uses red ammo. Let's go to Big Boy 82. I need asteroid collectors, crushers, thrusters. I don't need that many thrusters. 5? Well, I only want like 3. What are they stacked to? Stack size 10. Rocket capacity 5. Alright, 5. Okay, let's head to Novice. I got some science packs. That's enough. I want to get back to Novice. So, probably next stream, we'll work on expanding the base, doing a lot more here at Vulcanus. This base it's working out pretty well. I'm making most everything I need. But I think we can improve it, expand it. And I want to start mass producing these big drills. And the foundries. Can the foundries be used on novice? Yeah, they can. But then you need calcite for most recipes. Where's the foundry recipes? Oh, they're not. They don't show up here. Ah, here we go. Here's the remotes. Spidertron remote. I've never used these remotes ever. Molten iron. It only takes one calcite. And if I'm doing advanced asteroid processing, I can get calcite easily just from a ship being in orbit. So I could send it down and then do molten processing. Is that worthwhile? Do you think, doing this on a novice? Because I'm not like looking at the numbers or anything, seeing how much more I get out of casting copper as opposed to just smelting it normally, but I imagine you get more. 50 copper ore. That makes 500 molten copper. Okay, so it's a 10-to-1 ratio. Definitely worth it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. And yes, the calcite. How much do we actually get from the advanced? Processing. Advanced oxide, 3 ice, 2 calcite. Yeah, that's like one calcite is like 500 molten ore. That should be easy to get. Okay. Are we stopped at novice? Alright, empty inventory. It's always a little annoying arriving on a new planet with nothing. I gotta go pick up my regular inventory stash. There we go. I have loot. Thank God. Make sure you have solid rocket production on Vulcanus. You don't want to run out of calcite or novice at any point. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's one reason why I want to convert to these big mining drills. I need a lot more of them. Right now I'm using the electric mining drills. I think the big ones will give me a lot more productivity. There's only 1.4 million there, but there's quite a bit more up here. But in the long run, yeah, it's still... Yeah, if you run out of that, then your only source of calcite, as far as I know, would be from space. So, that's a good point. So next stream we'll go back to Vulcanus, then we'll do our expansion, and all of that, take care of all of that, and mass produce the drills. As far as right now on Novice, the collectors, crushers, and thrusters, I want to build them somewhere down here. Collector is 5 processing. Okay, that's easy. Processing units. That. Low density structure. And what? Electric engine. Sorry for all the spaghetti. I keep saying I'm gonna refactor this starter base, and it doesn't ever happen. I'm lazy. Okay, what about crushers, steel, electric engine, low density structures? Yeah, I got all this stuff right here. Here, give me some assemblers. I'm taking the easy way out. I'm just letting the bots do everything. We're going to be doing a lot with trains soon, but I've got so many projects I want to do. Come on, build that thing. What's next? Thrusters. Those use the same... Alright. All the stuff uses the same stuff. Electric engine. Thank you. I've got like a ridiculous amount of... Now I've got 200 logistics spots. I mean, it's not a lot, but... What in God's name are they doing? Give me my stuff. Thank you. Oh, right, steel. Whatever, we'll request it. Okay, now that these are being made, they can be automatically requested by the rockets here. Let's go to Big Boy 82. Yeah, we got some collectors already. What else do we need? Turrets. And I don't think I have blue belts. Maybe we can just use red belts. Yeah, I don't really think we need blue belts for this. Yeah, I don't have blue belts being made anywhere. Thought I did. Nope. Okay, so... What if we put, like, a crusher... eventually this is going to be, like, diamond-shaped. I just want to put down a few things. Oh, let's expand it a bit. Just to get a feel for the design, but I've kind of decided I want a pure diamond shaped. That would be fun. So if we put, like, not a crusher, a grabber. Okay, but that's an odd number. This is, how wide is this? 3? Well, that messes up everything. Wait, that's not even. What did I mess up? 3, 6, 9. Oh, it's too wide. 3, 6, 9. Might be tricky. Maybe I can put them next to each other like this. It's going to be an odd kind of semi-diamond shape. Okay. And let's see what I did here. I got 2 on the sides. I might need more collectors. In fact, I probably will if it's going to go fast. They have a pretty long range. It looks big, but I think that's... I mean, the platform looks big because it's empty, I think. So that's 33... How big is my current ship here? $54. It's not that much wider. Collection arm max speed. If I can get higher quality, Might help a bit. Haven't really done anything with quality yet. Let's see, what if... Yeah, that might work. It's gonna be tricky getting all the belts in here, feeding the turrets, and getting the asteroids processed out. This would have to move down a bit. Well, let's see. Well, let's see what happens if I just continue with my 3-6. Let's see, this pattern. It's not really, it's going to be an, no, I don't want to do that. That's going to make it too wide. So it's not going to be a pure diamond. I don't think we can do that. We can do like a semi-diamond. Is that symmetrical? I don't even know, but it doesn't matter. I'm just playing around with different styles just to see what they look like. So let's say I put that there. And it's more of a circular shape than a diamond. A true diamond would be really difficult to work with. Let's just see what happens. can't fill it in? What's going on? Platforms cannot have holes in them. Cannot form donuts. Yeah, fill it in. Oh, I do got a few holes. There we go. So that's a diamond. I don't think... Well, let's imagine it was a bit bigger. But I don't think I can make this work. My idea turned out to be terrible. Oh, it's got to be 4 wide for 2 turrets. And bots aren't going to work in space, right? Like logistics bots. No. Well, the roboport won't anyway. So we'll have to have, probably still have to have a sushi belt for the asteroids. How many output arms do I need for the collectors? Just one? Is that going to be enough? Is that what I'm... Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Yeah, I think that could work. I'll play around with the belts here, make it more space efficient, but I think I can get everything to where it needs to go. And that's a lot of collectors. I don't know if that'll be enough gun turrets, but I will be making armor-piercing rounds for this one. So maybe that'll be enough. How many gun turrets is that? 8. Yeah, I've got 9 here. I could probably just add more, like, inside here. Make that work somehow. Yeah, that might work. Okay, I'm going to try to make this a bit more compact. Move this down here. It will need to be a little bigger because I do want... Where's my thrusters? I'm not getting thrusters. Yeah, it's going to need to be bigger, of course. I need to do ammo production, fuel production, all that stuff. Oh, we need... green circuits. But it can't be too big because then it's going to be too wide. How wide is it now? 51. Maybe we can do like... It has the head of a diamond and then down here we can have a... like a thin tail. That kind of thing. So I'll have a little room for production. That might still be in the spirit of what I'm trying to do. Alright. I think we'll get to this next time. This is a good place to end the stream, I think. Bit of a shorter stream tonight. Been going for about 3.5 hours. But I think I can get this to work. So, yeah, in order to get me enough room to do all the production I need, we'll have a strip down here. I don't know what it'll look like, but something like that. I don't want it to look too phallic. But, I need more room. But, yeah, I think we'll end it here. And, we did make a lot of progress on Vulcanus. Cleared out that region up there, so there's a lot of ore to exploit. So next time we'll get back to Vulcanus, start exploiting all that, and see if I can design a new ship. And once this ship is designed, and if it's working well, then we could just build more like this, and then automate them, these cargo ships going back and forth. Because I don't have any ship automation yet, but we'll see if we can do that with this one. So we'll probably be streaming more, maybe not tomorrow, it might be Monday. I will be doing another Abiotic Factor stream later tonight. Hopefully we won't be going too long, but I want to get a few hours in there. Abiotic Factor Hardcore. We'll be starting that in maybe hour and a half. We'll take a break and then switch to that. So, yeah, if you want to join in for that, feel free. But we're going to end it here. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Carl Sagan and Hringy and everyone else who popped in. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you on the next one. Should be Monday. All right. Have a good one. Take care.